Welcome back, guys, to the podcast. Got to excuse the lighting. You guys gonna get it rough, rugged, and raw. You understand what I'm talking about? We here for the content and the education and information. I'm gonna get into something a little personal, kind of a subject a lot of people don't like to touch base on. That's the reason why we don't have Hakeem Hill. But love you, brother. I know you out there, man. I just feel strong on certain things, and again, this is my opinion. However, when I give my opinions, you can go check them out, and then good luck trying to contest it and beat it. So let's talk politics real quick. This is 2025, beginning of the year, and as we see, we have a president who was appointed, I would like to say, because he pretty much said it, and him and Elon Musk, he was not genuinely and legally elected. He was he appointed himself. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I mean, he said it out of his mouth. Go Google it and then come back and tell me if I'm a lie. Okay? We can debate feelings all day long and opinions, but you can't debate a fact. So he pretty much he admit that him and Elon Musk teamed up to take the elections, and they don't need nobody votes. You can do anything you want to in America, man, as long as you got the money. Clearly, you don't need education. Clearly, you don't need wits. You got to have wheels, balls, and talk crazy, and people love it. So, all that I can give. Here's the thing: I'm not a Kamala Harris fan. I'm not a Donald Trump fan. Because all of them. Let's be honest. And for their own personal gain at the end of the day. So, and I'm not mad at it. I don't knock nobody hustle. I have a problem when you have an individual that oppose as if they were trying to do something for the whole and just come all the way left field with it. And the crazy part about this whole thing, I can't give it to Trump on this one, that he didn't lie on everything he have done, and the manipulation he have caused, and the chaos he have caused just in a few days of him being in the office. It's crazy. Only in America, baby, that you can have a convicted felon be a president. This is the model. These are the standards. Despite your personal feelings, you have a convicted felon. But a convicted felon can't vote. But a convicted felon can be a president. Make it make sense. You have a guy that can sit around and say, hey, grab a woman by the pussy. You know what I mean? Clearly, you know what I mean? Hey, men talk what they want. You know, people say what they want behind closed doors. But when you are being a leader, a national leader, you got to uphold yourself to a certain degree. But that's fine. Then he calling racist people. You know, there's clearly racist, upstanding people. I mean, nah, man. Like, upstanding to whom? Not to a world that we live in together now in the United States of America. It's called United States. So for those who are racist and see themselves different, they don't like gay people, or they don't like black people, or white people, or Asian, well, get your butt out of America. That's the United States of America. You know what I mean? And for those who are saying, well, all the foreigners allegedly supposed to go back home. Last time I checked, none of you Europeans are from here. If anybody should be leaving, the first ones on the boat or ship or plane, however you want to leave, it should be the Europeans. You know what I mean? If who are saying that need to take their own advice and get up out of here. Now, I'm not a hater on nobody. Like, I love all walks of life. Long as you got peace and love, man, we can get along. You know what I mean? But when you bring in chaos and causing a circus, man, I ain't with that. So, again, these are evidence that I'm laying out. And for Trump to say the things he say and do the things that he do, and how people can sit here and hear this man say the outlandish stuff, man, and say the most hypocritical stuff, and then just turn a blind eye and just shut their ears off to it. I don't understand it. Only way I can make sense of these matters are that if you low-key is an opportunist, or you're a certain person that makes a certain kind of grade of money, level of money, you're in a certain stage of money, then yeah, because he's going to protect the rich. You know, prime example, like all of the things he was pushing, like just a few days ago, he had stopped all the government, but he tried to, stop the government assistance to a lot of people, from Medicaid to food stamps to public housing and stuff like that. Like, dude, what are you doing? And last time I checked, all the people who voted for him are the people in them type of class. So I'm like, dude, seriously, you don't just take stuff from people, man, abruptly and think that's going to be fine. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of person are you? And second, the third, and fourth, and fifth, I have a problem with anybody trying to represent a people, and you don't personally have walks of life in your circle. And I ain't talking about Uncle Toms and Susans and Karens and stuff like that. I'm talking about real, genuine people. Like myself. Like, I'm a fan of everybody. Everybody's a fan of me. I get along with gay people, straight people, white, black, killers, non-killers, atheists, priests, whatever. Because there's a common denominator in all of this. And here's the thing. Everybody wants to be respected. You understand what I'm talking about? And we can all get along. But the moment I start thinking I'm better than you, or you think you're better than me, we got a problem. And clearly this man has a identity crisis. You understand what I'm talking about? And he's causing all these so-called ignorant people. And I use that word very strong, because ignorant means to be in that state of mind you're in at that point. If you really educate yourself, you can become unignorant. You know what I mean? So I say that again. There's a lot of ignorant people that are following him as if he is their Messiah. And I can understand a man who has contradicted himself one too many times. He has been proven to be guilty more than 2 and 12 and 13 times. Him and his son is banned from New York State from any kind of fundraiser because they are found guilty from taking money from charities and cancer, and associations and stuff like this. Man has been found guilty. But this is the man y'all want as a president. This is the man you stand behind. And I'm not saying he's worse or better than Kamala Harris or Joe Biden. You know what I mean? We just don't know what they did behind closed doors and when it comes to surface. But this man came to surface, man. So at this point, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to see the evidence. And that's not okay. The things he have done. So he tried to erupt the system. He doing things illegally. Stopping the money, trying to stop the immigrants and sending them back and all of that. Like, dude, seriously? I stand with the brown people. I stand with anybody that's been put their blood, sweat, and tears into something, man. And all I'm seeing from this point with Trump doing a lot of them, racist, low-key, ignorant people are doing, you think that you're good. Because you got slavery, you got free work out of us as black people. You getting free work, cheap labor from the Mexicans. You got you think you're good now, you're on your high horse. Now we don't need the niggas now. Now we don't need the brown people no more. Now we don't need the Asians no more. Let's take our country back, which was never yours. You forgot how you got it, right? You forgot about the Native American, and you did them worse than anybody, to me, to be honest. At least we got, they're not saying it's better or worse, but we got taken away from something and brought into a new light. Them Native Americans have to see every day what the Europeans have done to them and put them in a reservation. Dude, on their own land. Dude, I don't know. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. And I salute to those tribes and individuals, man, who have suffered and really paid the ultimate price for us as Americans to have some kind of benefit or to reap benefits. So again, I know I'm kind of speaking across the board here. All I'm saying is that I'm just calling out to righteous people, man, righteous mind people, man. When are we going to stop letting people with evil hearts, evil intentions? We all can clearly see that this whomever's doing what to us is not on good terms and conditions with humanity. Dictate our lives. When we going to stand up? Because the last time I checked, we the people, right? They can't kill us all. Keep in mind, the rich ain't gonna kill. They're gonna make some examples. But they can't kill us all because they need some slaves. They need some fools. They need some idiots. So they can't kill us all. So when we going to stand up and actually fight, die for something? Because at the end of the day, all they worry about is their money. And last time I checked, they ain't hard to stop them. We all can afford to take off one day. Your bill's gonna still be there. We all can afford to take off one day and toss this whole economy up. No, rich folks will go crazy. They don't know how to survive. But us average people, poor people, we know how to survive. They wouldn't. That'd be enough to get their attention. And I'm for the protesters and all of that stuff, but let's protest on the individuals that we know who are causing the havocs. Let's not mess up your neighborhood, my neighborhood. We ain't the problem. It's the politicians or whoever making these outlandish laws and rules and not living where we living at. So let's pull up at that door. Let's pull up on their block. Let's pull up in their neighborhood. Let's get their attention. Don't get my attention. I'm not going to get Joe and Rachel attention. They good. We need to get the ones who making these laws. He's making these, these crazy, wake up one day, I feel like being crazy and I'm just going to do something kind of folks. We the people run this. They seem to forgot that. I think they need a reality check. And I'm not here to be nobody leader. I'm here to make a strength of people that we need to spark the mind of those that come together as a union, a real union of humanity. Whether you white, black, gay, straight, cat, dog, I don't care what you are. Strength is in numbers, and strength is power, and power is love, and love is everything. Keep that in mind. Love you guys, man. Peace. Hey, check this out. You want to see more content of us? Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button so you can see more of Hakeem Hill, more of Carlito, the Carlito Show. Man, when I said we talk about everything, man, we're going to talk about everything. Make sure you tune in.